Hello, sir. How are you today?
Andrew, great. Hi, how are you? Thanks for taking the
Good,
time.
thanks. I haven't spoken to you since Dread at TIFF a few years ago, so it's great to
Wow.
talk about this.
Wow.
I want to know first of all what drew you to playing this role and working with Chris and this whole story.
Well, what drew me to the project of the Sea Beast was initially the script and my conversations with Chris Williams, the director. I think what I liked about the script was the relationship between my character Jacob Holland, who is this sea beast hunter, and this sort of orphan Maisie, and how she, through the course of their relationship, manages to change everything that he believes around the world about the world, and the sort of false narrative that he's been led to believe. And to me, that was actually a really interesting element to the project. And then obviously, the passion of Chris Williams. He has a fantastic track record of making phenomenal films, and just the opportunity to work with him was really what drew me in.
Well, I love the fact that so many stories, the child is always relegated to being a secondary source of information or something for main characters. And in this, it very much is a relationship that they form, throughout those first few, I guess, hours that they're together.
Yeah.
Uh, did you actually get to meet Zaris-Angel like while you were filming or anything, or did that happen after? Or has it happened?
No, I haven't actually had
Oh
the
no.
opportunity to meet her yet, but I will very shortly when we go to the premiere in Los Angeles. Such is the nature of working on an animated movie, and particularly an animated movie that was shot during the pandemic.
Right.
Which was one of the sort of fun virtues of it for me, is that I could still go to work when we were locked down. Yeah, so no, I think she does an extraordinary job. I mean, she's got a huge future ahead of her. So she's amazing.
She is amazing. I'm curious. I've seen footage of actors doing their recording sessions, and some of them get really into it, even though they're only doing the audio. Are you an animated kind of person when you're recording, or are you a bit more relaxed?
Well, I mean, I think that you have to go for it, and depending on what the scene is, you know, um, I feel like if you were to hold back the audience, you'd hold back in the performance. So yeah, certainly you jump around, you shout, you do whatever it is that you can do that is closest to what the character is going through.
Well, I'm also curious in terms of working with Chris, did he have any particular direction for you about the role or anything that he really wanted from you? Or was it really just like you two talking about, well, I want to do this and here's how it goes?
No, really, I mean, everything that you see in the movie is really there at the behest of Chris Williams.
Hmm.
And when I was working on this movie with Chris, you form a very tight relationship, by virtue of the fact that when I was recording my dialogue, Chris was reading all of the other characters' lines. I had no idea what anybody else in the movie sounded like. And occasionally I would see some early renderings and stuff, but you really are working in a vacuum, and it's a huge leap of faith. And Chris Williams is such an amazing, passionate guy, and he was so passionate about this movie, and I'm so thrilled with how it turned out. And I just can't wait for audiences to see it. It really is just it's a blast. It's good family fun.
It's phenomenal. And I love the idea that, I mean, I see the potential for sequels. Would you be down for a sequel if there's an opportunity for that?
Yeah, sure. If the opportunity comes up, I think that the adventures of Jacob and Maisie and Captain Crow. I mean, I could definitely see, more of these. I have no doubt that audiences will have as much fun watching this movie as we had making it.
Well, thank you so much. It's an awesome world to watch for a while. So thank you for the time.
Cool. Thank you very much. Take care.
Have a great day.